It's the unboxing. Oh, yeah.
Greetings, followers. It is I, Cardinal Sin. And yes, I have been away in California hanging out with Walter Bosley on the Empire of the Wheel tour, but I'm back and I got some really cool looking stuff in the mail while I was gone. So I say, let's check it out. Let's say hello to everyone who is rolling in here. Radioactive, hail. Masters Maniac, Mexico. Very good to be here and see you. Herc 130 is here. Greetings. Monkey Jeebus is here. Hello, hello. And so we are going to go ahead and start the show. I've got to start this first. And while this is the unboxing, I am going to reveal the Midnite Movie double feature that we have tonight at midnight Central, which is, I don't know, like a few hours away. And I'm going to tell you what the movies are, and I'm going to give you the link to Cosme. Now, I was shut down for 7 days by YouTube, and it was my fault. I'm going to absolutely admit that I had a StreamYard window open and I forgot to close it. And when we started the movie, which was Death Takes a Holiday, an excellent film, which I may replay later because we only had like 6 people watching. But tonight will be different, I promise. So let us get on with the show. And we're going to call it Midnite Movies with Cardinal Sin number 3, because even though it is the unboxing, I want to start getting everybody into what we're doing here. Skogli Jotun is here. Good to see you, my friend. Tony Stark is in the house. He says, hail, Cardinal Sin. I'm at work, but I'll catch the replay. Well, maybe you'll catch the Midnite Movies live. And Rui Congalves is here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And let's go ahead and get started. So I have my scissors. And I have my trusty utility blade, I guess. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, this one is from Futurismo. And Futurismo does re-releases on colored vinyl and CDs and stuff like that. And mostly the stuff that I'm interested in from them is the colored vinyl and the CDs. Skogli Jotun says, I was generally concerned. It's really good to see you. Well, thank you very much. I am really good to hear that. Tony Stark, is that 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Central, Pacific, Eastern? What? Please let me know. But I do appreciate your concern. I'm fine. But as I said, I was in YouTube jail for 7 days for something that I did do. It was just, I was being an idiot. Basically, it's kind of a newbie mistake. Darius Munchausen is here, ladies and gentlemen, as is, Eastern. Well, you might be able to catch some of the second film. Mr. M.H. is here, says, hail, Cardinal Sin, missed you, brother. Glad to see you are well. God bless you, brother. And back at you, Mr. M.H. I'm fine. I was just in YouTube jail, and while I was in YouTube jail, I went to California to hang out with Walter Bosley and take the Empire of the Wheel tour, which was really cool. I had a lot of fun. Visited some sites of the Zodiac Killer. Got to see Cora Stanton's grave, who was really at a place, except that wasn't her real name. And the grave just before hers was that of E.P. Braid, who works in an interesting way into that whole mystery. But you guys will be knowing about that soon enough because, well, I can't say. But let's just say that there are going to be some very interesting media coming out that you'll all know about when it comes out. And I'm going to be involved in the screenwriting and script doctoring and all of that happy stuff. So we just got to be patient, and you will know when the time comes. Now, this is getting to be a real pain to unbox. There we go. All right. So like I said, this is from Futurismo, and I mostly get Devo stuff from them, either, colored vinyl or special release CDs, which I think is what I've got here, unless it's just some kind of bizarre brown paper and tissue paper, but it feels like there's something in there. So let's open her up. And here's what we have. Whoa, looks like a sticker fell down there. And it looks like I can't find it. So who knows? Where did that thing go? It's like it disappeared altogether. Oh. Well, gosh darn it. I guess I've created enough havoc for one day. So here we have the re-release of Total Devo. And the sticker says that there are some posters that come in this. So let's go ahead and open it up. This is the other side of the re-release of Total Devo. And I guess I should explain to anyone that doesn't know that for the rest of October at Midnight Central, I will be showing a double feature of movies in my Cosme room. Darius, if you could take care of our little bot there, I would be much appreciated. Very appreciative, rather. Okay, so the de-evolution, here is the poster of which I spake. And let's see what it is. That's quite a big poster to be in a little CD there. So this is the Japanese poster. The hole in the ozone layer seems to be growing daily. That's Total Devo. So here is the first side of the poster. And I guess this is the second side of the poster, which has our liner notes and bizarre little sketches and photos. And that will be kind of cool to look at. But for now, let's just see what these discs look like. This is the Chinese American Friendship logo that Devo made. And being CD number 1, it has all these songs on it. And this is CD number 1 of Total Devo. And here is CD number 2, which says it's CD number 2. And on the back, we have more songs, including Disco Dancer, which is my favorite song from this album. So thank you, Darius. I appreciate that. Yes, we are Devo, D-E-V-O. So disc 2 will go here. I will rip this to my hard drive later. And then the poster goes in here. And then I have another copy of Total Devo, which presumably is exactly the same. I think I probably got this for a friend or maybe as a giveaway. So that will go there. And then let's go ahead and get to the really big one. The Mummy. Cool. And as you see, I have a Mummy poster right up there. And I will be showing lots of Mummy movies this month. And some will be Universal and some will be Hammer. And I'm going to be playing a lot of Hammer horror stuff that's going to be really cool. Herc 130 says, I can't get no satisfaction because I try and I try and I try to try. I can't get no. Tony Stark sent a like and love. Gotta head back from break soon. Why, thank you. Herc 130 says, bye, Tony. Stay safe. He says, I will. Take care, guys. Awesome. So hopefully Tony Stark will be able to make the second of our double feature tonight. And yes, I know that I haven't told you what the movies will be. That comes later. But I will put in the Cosme link right now. So this is where you can go at midnight to watch Countess Dracula. And we are also going to be watching is our second feature. Now I have to look. Night of the Demons, I think. No, wait. Hell, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the first one is going to be Countess Dracula. And then I will decide between now and then what the second double feature will be. Okay. The Mummy. Now, that's a very full box. This box is exactly the kind of box that one will fit into. Yeah, I know it's not mobile phone friendly. Get a computer, for crying out loud. Oh, is here. Welcome, or as I like to call her, Night of the Demons has that fireplace scene that's so cool. Well, thanks for being here. I don't know that I've seen you here before, or maybe it's just been a long time. Throw those boxes around. While you're here, please make sure to subscribe, and you can get all your merch for the unboxing and all my other shows at gillstore.com. It's pretty easy. There's 2 S's, gillstore.com. Can you believe that was available? I'm still just chuffed that I got that. Yes, Night of the Demons does have that very cool fireplace scene. Herc 130, if you can think of another software, web-based software where I can do watch parties that isn't Amazon Prime, where I can play the movies from my hard drive, do let me know. Herc 130 says that was just a warning to those who tried to use their phone. Remember, we tried to help a guy that was only to find out because he was using his cell phone. Well, this would be a good time to run out and grab a laptop or bring your old computer back online. Okay, so here we have The Mummy. And I think I have to open it here. It says it's 1/10 art scale. Monsters. All right. So we will open here and open here. Then I've got to use my little utility knife and get all of these taped things out of the way. Doobie doobie doobie. Dum 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 dum. All right, let's finish up here. You've got to remove the tape from all four sides. It must be very important what's inside. I don't remember how much I spent on it. I think it was $59.99. But we'll see. All right, now we're going to pull it apart. And there's a box inside the thing. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Maybe it just looked up. Yeah, no box. All right, so first I'm going to take what looks like the stand out. It's already a little bit torn. Wow, this is really cool. Oh my goodness. That is unbelievably cool. So here is the mummy, and he's in his little alcove there with a nice stone floor. This is a really nice one. And on the back, we have Anubis, the god of death, with more hieroglyphics and so forth. So this is a double dish. You got your mummy and you got your Anubis. So that's very, very cool. I like that a lot. So we will try and make a little bit more room for our let's see if that'll stay there. Okay, so we got one more in here. Oh, this is even cooler. Sorry, book fell. I shouldn't even have any books on the floor at all. So this looks like it's going to be the cover for The Mummy. It's got the typical gold and blue, which means in Egyptology that this was a very important, probably pharaoh. Let's see here. Son of a Red Shirt's here. Hello. Hey, Cardinal Sin, just saw you on. Stopping in to say hi and leave my like. Can't stay, but have a great show, bro. Cheers. Well, hey, stick around later. We're going to have a double feature at midnight. And I think it's going to be Countess Dracula and Night of the Demons. And here is the link where you'll be able to see that on Cosme. So please be around for that. Masters Maniac Mexico says, wow, what a box. Like that. Also like The Girl of Ipanema. Yeah, I like that too. Cries loud to be made into a swivel door and a diorama. I think you're right. Brett Cohen is in the house. Hello. And Philip Blair, greetings to you. And Brett Cohen, again, Night of the Demons is good. Well, we'll watch that then. But first, we're going to watch Countess Dracula because it's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and see if the sarcophagus lid goes on the mummy. Well, what do you know? Right there. So you've got your sarcophagus, and then you take it off, and there's the mummy. How cool is that? Man, I love it. And it's magnetic, so it's not going to fall off, which is brilliant. I love it. I don't care how much you guys like it. I think this is totally smash-tastic. I hope you guys like it, but even if you don't. All right. Now we have this biggin. What's so funny about Biggest Dickus? All right. Let's get this thing open. Let's see what we have. Oh my goodness. Man. I got a lot of cool stuff, and I forgot that I even got it. So we have more movies to watch, which is good. The Warrior and the Sorceress. Man, I haven't seen that in a really long time. So this is your bill of lading, or your invoice, or your receipt, however you want to call it. And let's go ahead and open up this one. The Warrior and the Sorceress. I do like my swords and sorcery movies. There was one that came out back in the 80s called Lady Sorceress or something. I don't know. But, wow, there's quite a bit here. So this is from Shout Factory, and it has the label on it, and it says David Carradine, The Warrior and the Sorceress. And there seems to be more in here, so let's see what it is. Maybe it's a poster. Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's no big deal. But I think it's a poster. Kind of looks like a poster. Let's see what it is. This might be worthy of getting framed. Wow, this is definitely worthy of getting framed. An age undreamed of, an age of mystery and magic, of swords and sorcery. So there you see the poster, and David Carradine in what looks to be a Boris Vallejo painting. Really muscled out there. And then, of course, you have the Sorceress, who looks pretty hot, actually. I think I am going to have this framed because it's just that good. It's that cool. Now, let's see what movies came. I'm going to take off the packaging so it doesn't glare, because that's no fun. Um, do you think that I should play Night of the Demons first and then play Countess Dracula? I want to know your thoughts. All right, so this is the Blu-ray of the Warrior and the Sorceress, which has, of course, a very similar look to the poster. I think the poster is probably of the cover. So we'll put that there. Oh, this one is a great one. I'm going to have to rip this to my hard drive and show it maybe on Friday night. Because I know on Friday night, a lot of people can stay up late. And Saturday night, we'll have a good double feature as well. But this stuff is sticking to me. We have a lot of movies and not very many days in October yet to view them. So I will be doing some triple features, and I might start them early, like maybe 10 o'clock. Don McDouglas is in the house. Hello. Masters Maniac Mexico says, biggest dickus in the German version called Schwanzes Longus. It is such a smart Latin joke. Yes, it is. Says hello to Darius Munchausen. Masters Maniac Mexico says, Countess Dracula is such a classic, and it is a perfect warm-up to get into the tune. Okay, all right. Fair enough. Brett Cohen says, yeah, I'll be in bed before you get to them. Well, all right. Scary Creature double feature? Yes. Rod Thunderheart is here. Hail. Good to see you, my friend. And we have really just sort of gotten started. But this is Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. And this is, I believe, a Hammer, yes, a Hammer horror. And that's what the inside looks like. So we're going to see that a little bit later on. Next, wow, looks like we've got a twofer here, which generally are harder to rip to the hard drive, but we'll make it happen. I promise you we will make it happen. Oh, nuts. Fuck. Okay, so this one is Tales from the Crypt presents Bordello of Blood. That is a very good movie. And so we have the girl that's in the movie, presumably, and the Crypt Keeper. So that's going to be a good one. Oh, and here's the twofer. You know, when I went on to find some good movies to play, I just couldn't help myself because this is so cool. Now, remember, I used to read all the Warren comics when I was a kid, all the EC comics, Vault of Horror, the Crypt of Dracula, all that stuff. And so this, for me, is a very natural sort of a add-on to that. All right, so here we have Tales from the Crypt, Death Lives in the Vault of Horror. And everything that makes life worth leaving is the double feature here in the Vault of Horror. So thanks to Screen Factory, which is a subsidiary of Shout Factory, we get these wonderful restorations of good old movies. And we have the uncut version of Vault of Horror and the theatrical cut. So it's not really a double feature. It just sort of looks like that. So that will be fun. And let's see, did we get any other? No. And so I'm going to put that poster back here where it will do no harm to itself or anyone else. And we have much more to go, my friends. Much more to go. One thing I hate about Amazon Prime is that everything is Rings of Power now. Like, we don't all know that Rings of Power is a $1 billion property which nobody watches. I think at last count, it was like 50,000 people watched the Rings of Power, the beginning, and it went down from there. I don't watch it anymore, certainly. Okay, so this is the first volume of Ecology of Souls, a new mythology of death and the paranormal by my good friend Joshua Cutchin. And I am doing my best to get him back on the show. He's been on twice before. If you go to the Into the Fringe playlist, you can find an episode where I interviewed him and Timothy Renner about their book, Where the Footprints End, about paranormal Bigfoot. And then they have 2 volumes. One is folklore and one is evidence. So I had him on twice. Timothy Renner didn't come for the second one. So it's just me and Joshua Cutchin. And boy, that was a lot of fun. Okay, now we have something that came in. Uh-oh. It says Ambrosia. I think this is from Gary Ambrosia. Personal friend of mine, you know, if I may say so myself. And I may say so myself. Come on, what's in this, Gary? Come on, Gary. Stop making this such a hard time. Now, I have an inkling what this might be, but obviously I don't want to ruin the joy of discovery for you, faithful watcher, viewer. So he did send me some bubble wrap, and I'll always need more bubble wrap. Okay. So, wow, this looks cool. Does anybody know what this is from? It looks like a door handle, but I don't know what it's from because he didn't say so. But it does look like a sort of a doorknob, and the kind of really nice work that you'd have, you know. This is obviously either a replica or an actual studio prop from something, but I don't know what it is. So I'll have to get on the horn with Mr. Ambrosia and see what it is from. All right. Since my last look at the chat, Master Maniac Mexico says it's Hammer production, the best that London ever had to offer at all times. You're correct. I agree. Rod Thunderheart is saying hail to Skogli Yotun. Darius Munchausen says hail Rod Thunderheart. Bordello of Blood. Yes. Masters of Maniac Mexico says Darius Munchausen. Yeah, it's one of these progressive school movies talking about women's issues on special days. Rings of Plunder. Ouch. I wish they'd realize it's a bomb. Well, what I've heard is that Amazon Prime Studios, if if Rings of Power is a total failure, and apparently season 2 is going to be showrun by some different people, but if it's a complete flop, which it obviously is, that it may bring Amazon Studios down with it, which would be a real shame, because they have put out some awesome content. For instance, Altered Carbon, the first episode, the first season, I thought was really good. I really enjoyed the first season of that's on a different network. But there's tons of great stuff on Amazon Prime, and I would be really unhappy if it actually brought Amazon Studios to its knees. Herc130 says anything from Gary is going to be cool. You know it. Brett Cohen says, I love you, Gil, but if you use Amazon, you're helping lower wages and removing real jobs. Don't support the thing that will come for you. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. That's why I said anything other than Amazon Prime. Here it is. Thank you, Darius Munchausen. Into the Fringe number 27 with Joshua Cutchin. Big Trouble in Little China. I do have Big Trouble in Little China, but it's not really a horror movie. So we still have some bot stuff going on here. I'm not sure why, but we're going to get that out of here. Masters Maniac Mexico thinks, I think it's the store entry handle, but to what? Herc130 says Haunted Mansion door handle from Disneyland. Wow. Well, I ended up not going to Disneyland, and I didn't go to the Haunted Mansion, but I really wanted to. But it was as surprising to Walter as it was to me that, you know, he looked it up on his phone, and all the days that I was in California basically were closed because they had stopped the model of you just go to Disneyland and get in, and they started the reservation model, and it was completely full all the days that I was in California. So fuck those guys. Bot reported, thank you. Hail. Reacher. Yes, Reacher was great. Reacher was great. Brett Cohen says, I will not watch funky Worms and Fruit or deforestation channels at all. Well, I'm not one of them. Let's see what our last one is. Okay. And this one is from Entertainment Earth. So let's see what this one is. See, it says Entertainment Earth right there. So we are going to use the old utility knife, the safety razor. 2 days ago, I saw a rig that had hold that tanker. You want to get out of here? You talk to me. The Road Warrior. Also not a horror movie, but a really good movie. Actually, I think all of those movies are really good. Mad Max, I watched less than 2 weeks ago. I have the entire box set in 4K, including what's it called? Fury Road. And they also included the chrome and white version of Fury Road, which was really interesting. So here's a catalog from Entertainment Earth, which I will put over here with the other catalogs. This is your bill of lading or receipt or whatever you want to call it. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we have some geeky tikis. Now, I haven't ordered a lot of geeky tikis recently because I kind of feel like I've completed my set. But I did obviously order this one. Oh, and this one's cool. This is very cool. Now, some of you immediately are going to go with, is that Captain Kirk? But no, it's not. It's Michael Myers. So let's do a little unboxing here. This is the back of the box. All right, don't be difficult. I said don't be difficult. All right. So we are unboxing the Geeky Tiki. And there you have it. Michael Myers with a knife dripping blood. There's the inside. So that's kind of cool. We can probably put that there. There. All right. Now we have some more people here. Let's see who we have. Tiger Stripes is here. Hail, Tiger Stripes. Hey, Card. My best guess on the ambrosia piece is that it is a doorknob from Bram Stoker's Dracula. It could be. Could be. Brett Cohen says, Kiwis don't talk like Aussies, and Grant's a really nice guy. Still one of the stunts that holds up in Aussie cinema, strangely. Yes. Yes, he is still a stunt guy for the writer-director whose name I can't think of at the moment. Don't be difficult, Darius Munchausen says. That's what every adult told me as a kid. Tiger Stripe says, Cardinal Sin, can I use your live stream to promote my Cosme show tomorrow night? Sure. I know I can say no, but I say yes. So Skogliotun says, hey, Tiger. Tiger says back, hey, to Skogliotun. And you better get your Cosme link up there pretty quick because I'm about to end the stream. So go ahead and put it in, and I will make one more link to my Cosme, which is where we are going to be showing Countess Dracula and Night of the Demons tonight. So there it is. It's in the chat, kind of all over the chat. Masters Maniac Mexico says, thanks for the link. You are very welcome. Darius Munchausen says, send it to me at Tiger Stripes. Yes, I guess she can't post it here because she's not a mod. And Brett Cohen says, well, have fun, kids, and ghoul well. Ghoul well to you. Absolutely. So I guess we will talk about what is it? Wax and seals and sealing wax and other funny stuff or something like that. I don't know. Darius Munchausen says, I can take care of the little details. Tiger Stripe says, happy Halloween all. Stream Elements says, Cardinal Sin's tip jar, paypal.me/Gil Bavell. Rod Thunderheart is excited. He says, cool. It is pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So just waiting for Darius Munchausen, I guess. Hey, clobbering times. How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Glad you could make it. We will be beginning our Midnite Movie double feature at Cosme here at this link. Clobby, I hope you can join us. We will be playing Countess Dracula and Night of the Demons. That is our double feature for today. Or for tomorrow, I guess. Because technically, In an hour and 45 minutes, it will be tomorrow where I live. Clobbern Time says, hail to Rod Thunderheart, Darius Munchausen, Masters Maniac Mexico, Brett Cohen, Tiger Strikes. Hail. Hail, yes. And hail back from Rod Thunderheart. All right. Ready to close up the unboxing for now. And I guess Darius can get us Tiger Stripes Cosme Link. Then Tiger Stripes says, Night of the Demons. Kate Bush's Hounds of Love starts out with a sound clip from that film. I didn't know that. It's been a long time since I've seen Night of the Demons, but I remember it being pretty cool. And obviously I have a what's it called? A remaster of that. Everything was ripped from Blu-rays, and since we are going to be in my Cosme room showing both films, they will be in 1080p. So I guess we're going to have to say thanks to everyone. And now you know what the Midnite movies are for tonight. And once again, I will say, please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go online. You can get all of your Cardinal Sin merch at gillstore.com. And that's about it for now. So I will say, Tiger Stripe says, well, turns out there are two different films, depending on whether it's the plural of demons. Yes, tonight will be Night of the Demons. So I will say, out for Cardinal Sin, and we will see you at midnight.